Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have another meal prep video for you. This is what I will be meal prepping today. It's just a simple meal prep, don't have a whole lot to do. It is very early in the morning because it's the day after daylight savings and my body just still decided to wake up at its normal time. So yeah, it's just pretty early, so I apologize for any shadows that you're going to see. So this is what I'm going to be prepping. For one of my lunches this week, I'm going to do some chicken salad. So I'm going to prep up that. For snacks and also salads, I'm going to do some hard-boiled eggs. I have a soup that I'm making for dinner one of the days this week, so I have quite a few veggies that are going into that soup, so I want to get those all prepped and ready to go. For my other lunch, I'm going to do pumpkin waffles that I'm going to top with some of the Hungry Girl Scoopable apple pie. So I'm going to prepare both of those. And then I just need to dice up some red onion and green onions for salads. And then also any vegetables left over from the soup, like I have to put carrots and celery in there. So if there's any left over, I'm going to go ahead and just bag those up for snacks as well. So there you go, that'll be everything I'm prepping today. Just a simple meal prep. So like I always tell you guys, it doesn't have to be complex. It's just whatever you need to do to get through the week. So this is what I need to do to get through the week. So let's jump into the meal prep. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Scoopable apple pie since it takes the longest. So this is the recipe that's based on the Hungry Girl Scoopable apple pie, but I am halving the recipe and then I also omit the cornstarch for what I'm using it for. I don't need it. So I'm taking 4 apples and I'm going to core them, slice them, and peel them. This is definitely the most tedious part of this recipe. And then you want to add your apples to a slow cooker that's been sprayed with cooking spray. And now you want to take some water. So I'm taking 1/2 cup of water and I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of sweetener. I use the stevia baking blend, and then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and about 1/2 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. So you want to combine all that and then just pour it over the apples. And now you're going to cook your apples on high for about an hour. And here they are. So I'm going to divide these into 3 different containers. 2 of them I will be eating on my pumpkin waffles for lunch, and the other one will just be available for snacks. So next up, I'm going to work on chopping up some veggies for a soup I will be making for dinner this week. So first up is the celery. And while I am chopping the celery up for the soup, I'm also going to chop some up for the chicken salad I'm going to be making later on in this meal prep. So then any remaining pieces of celery, I'm going to go ahead and chop up into sticks and then put them in a Ziploc bag that I can snack on later. Now I'm going to work on the carrots, and here's a little secret, I hate peeling carrots. So I'm going to go ahead and peel these carrots and then cut them into rounds. And again, any leftovers I'm putting into a bag to snack on later. So now I'm going to take my little handy dandy vegetable chopper and I'm going to chop up some onions. I need some white onion for two different dinner recipes this week. One of them is going to be the soup and the other one is just a different dinner recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1/2 of the onions that I've diced up into the soup container and then the other one into a separate container. So this completes all the vegetables that are ready for this soup, and it'll make it that much easier to make dinner that night. So I'm going to start working on my salad veggies now. I pretty much have a salad with dinner every single night, so it really helps to have these chopped up ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and dice up some red onion, and I'm also going to put some of that into the chicken salad bowl so I can have some in there as well. So I'm just going to dice up the red onion, put it into a separate container so they are ready to go for dinners through the week. And then I'm also going to take some green onion and chop that up as well. And then I forgot I had a cucumber that I could have for snacks or also to go on salads through the week. So I'm going to chop that up, and I always keep my cucumbers in glass containers because I feel like it stays fresh all week that way. Okay, so now that the veggies are all done and out of the way, I'm going to work on my chicken salad. I am taking a can of shredded chicken breast and adding it to the bowl that already has the celery and onions. To that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of fat-free mayo and then a couple of squirts of horseradish mustard. Then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in some onion salt, red pepper flakes, and some pepper. Sometimes I make more of an elaborate chicken salad, but the theme this week is simple. So you guys have seen me make several different chicken salads in my meal preps, but this is definitely the simpler of all the ones that I've showed you guys. I'm just going to put this into a container, and then when I have it for lunch, I'm going to serve it with crackers or just in a salad. I'll just have it all different ways. I love chicken salad. So now I want to cook up some hard-boiled eggs. I always like to have these on hand for an easy snack. I also like to put these on my salads that I have with dinner sometimes too. I love to use the pressure cooker to make the hard-boiled eggs. So the way I cook mine for the type of egg that I like as far as the yolk, how it's cooked, I cook my eggs on the steamed vegetable setting for 6 minutes. And then I let the pressure naturally release for another 6 minutes, and then put them into an ice bath for 6 minutes. And the eggs come out perfect every single time, plus they peel so easily. So finally, I'm going to work on the pumpkin waffles. This is going to be my lunch twice this week, so I'm going to make 2 of them. This recipe is adapted from the Mud Hustlers waffle recipe. This will make 1 large Belgian waffle. I'm taking a 1/4 cup of these Kodiak cakes, 1 scoop of protein powder. This is the protein powder that I prefer to use. A 1/4 cup of pure pumpkin puree, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Give that a good stir, and then you're going to want to add in some water. So just add in enough water to make a waffle batter consistency. So I used about 1/2 cup of water for each of the waffles. Then you want to spray your waffle maker with some cooking spray, add in your waffle batter, and let the machine do its thing. So here are what the waffles look like when they come out. So I'm going to separate mine so they fit into the meal prep containers. So when I have these for lunch, I will reheat the waffles and the scoopable apple pie in the microwave before eating. But just so you know, these waffles do freeze really well, and they're best reheated in the oven or in the air fryer. But I don't have that option at work, so the microwave works just fine. So there you go, that completes my meal prep for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, check out the description box for lots of helpful links. See you on the next video. Bye guys!